Welcome to Prairie Grove Tiger Football. Brought to you in part by the Prairie Grove All Sports Booster Club. The club is dedicated to supporting all the athletic programs at Prairie Grove. You can visit them at www.pgtigersonline.com for all your Prairie Grove Tiger sports information. And by generous donations of the Prairie Grove Telephone Company. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. Tonight's announcers are Kendall Lehman and Dennis Gill. Producing tonight's game is Lynn Gregson. And now it's time for Tiger Football.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Prairie Grove Tiger Stadium, where tonight the Tigers are going to take on the Gentry Pioneers in conference action. It's been a while since we've been with you. We took the week off last week as the Tigers traveled to Pea Ridge and had a win there. We've had 2 conference wins in a row, so they've done well the last 2 weeks. We want to remind you tonight that our broadcast is brought to you by the Prairie Grove All Sports Booster Club and Prairie Grove Telephone Company and also Steak and Shake. We also want to let you know that at prairiegroveTigersOnline.com, if you'll go to the top of the page, there's a feedback tab at the top. If you'll click that and then click on the button New Guest Book Entry, you can leave us messages while we're doing the broadcast tonight and let us know if everything's sounding okay, if anything's too loud, if anything's too soft, if the picture looks okay. And we'd appreciate your feedback. My name is Kendall Lehman. I'm going to be doing your announcing tonight, and we've kind of all been spread out here for the last few weeks, but we're all back together tonight. So Dennis Gill will be here tonight, adding the color commentary. Lynn Gregson is here with stats, and we're going to let him just do those stats at halftime, and he'll be spotting for us. And then on top of the press box is Steve Halbert. He's our cameraman, and so we're all back together tonight, and we hope we have a good broadcast. Well, we come into the game, Prairie Grove needing to win against Gentry to keep their playoff hopes alive. Dennis?
Yeah, we're excited about being here tonight. It's a big game for the Tigers. They started out the afternoon or the night with one of the dads giving them a little pep talk, got them fired up. Looked like when they came out for warm-ups, they were ready to go. They looked good in warm-ups, and we're excited about getting them out here and seeing what they can do. Gentry gave them a heck of a game last year, so we need to return that favor here at home.
Yeah, we were talking about the scenarios, playoff scenarios, before we started, and, really, if Prairie Grove wants to ensure their way to the playoffs, they just need to win these last 2 games.
Need to win the last 2. It's, you can always take care of your own destiny by winning games, and of the 2 games that we need to win, this is the more apt that we should win. We've got Gravette here at home. We beat them last year, and they were a much better team maybe, but we put a good game together. We need to win tonight. Be good if we can win next week, but we definitely need to win tonight. Let's take care of tonight, and then go from there.
There are some scenarios, and you hate to think, the best thing, like you said, it's great to have your own destiny in your hands. You win the last 2 ball games, you go. You don't need help from anybody else. But if we were to win this ball game tonight and then not win the ball game next week, there still is the possibility we can make it, but we'd have to have some help from a lot of different people.
Yeah, and depending on those other folks is a tricky deal because, Farmington's involved in that, Ozark's involved in that, Pea Ridge, who beats who and how many points they get beat by. That's when you start getting down to counting points. It's a tough situation.
Yeah. Well, the captains are just about to make their way out onto the field. There's 4 minutes left before we start the ball game. I was noticing that our crowd is down tonight. At Farmington, boy, it was packed all the way across the home side, and then of course Berryville was homecoming, and it was packed all the way across. But I'm thinking, we were sitting at Pea Ridge last week, and we were talking about how we had not had a cover-all game yet. And tonight is the first one, and I'm thinking that probably got something to do with the turnout.
That may be it. It's a little cooler, and it's probably going to get cooler before the night's over with. So it always feels a lot colder that first time it gets cold. After you've had it a day or 2, it's not so bad, but that may be part of it, Kendall. I don't know.
Well, we're going to see what happens here. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll go to www.pgtigersonline.com. At the top of the page, you'll notice there's a tab that says feedback. You can click on that, and then there's a button on that page that you can click on and put your name and where you're watching from, and if you want to tell us anything or anything like that, and we'll like to acknowledge you, especially if you're alumni or you're just watching. We've had people all across the United States. I know we've got a viewer in North Carolina tonight. We've probably got a viewer in California. That's Daniel Schrock's grandma. She's joined us every week we broadcast, and we appreciate that. So I'm sure she's out there. But we'd appreciate any feedback you'd give us. So here we go. We got the captains making their way out onto the field for the Tigers. It's number 25, Stephen Thomas, number 59, David Lehman, number 40, Landon West, and number 64, Matthew Cunningham. For the Gentry Pioneers, it looks like number 4, Justin Stewart, and I'm having a hard time seeing that other number. Number 6.
6 and 4, I believe.
Number 6, Austin Millsap. I think they've made their way onto the field a bit later than normal. There's 2 minutes to go before the ball game, so this one's we're gonna see who's getting the ball and who's kicking, and they're gonna come out on the fields, and we're gonna start immediately tonight. All right, well, it looks like the Tigers have won the toss and have deferred to the second half, so we're going to kick, and we're going to give the ball to the Gentry Pioneers. Gentry will have their backs to the east end zone. Here we go. The captains are going to make their way down. As Dennis made mention before the game, Daniel Schrock's dad took time to talk to the players tonight. Daniel Schrock's dad is a state trooper. He is an ex-drill instructor.
He's a big fella.
And an ex-Marine. And he went in tonight and gave some sort of speech to the players. And I'm going to tell you, we could hear them from the locker room before the game. He had them sky high. So we hope that'll help the Tigers tonight. Gentry makes their way onto the field across the way. Gentry's having a pretty good season this year, Dennis.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good. They've played well in a lot of games, and their record is 3-2 right now in conference. And they're still fighting for this thing. They're battling to stay in the playoff picture. They're kind of like we are. They need to win to stay in the picture, but they'll have to win their next 2 ball games. If they beat us and then they beat Ozark, they're in the playoffs.
That's right.
They've got something to play for too, which should make this a much better ball game.
It should, yeah. Well, Dennis made mention that last year we had a pretty good game, and Gentry ended up winning that game up at Gentry last year. I remember it was a wet night. It was mud in the middle of the field. It was hard to hold on to the ball, and the Tigers just didn't play real well that night and ended up losing that ball game.
Yeah, they really got after us that night. I think they had. It appeared that they had more interest in playing hard than we did that night. They did a good job on their home field.
All right, well, they've reset the clock to 12 minutes. We're set for the first quarter. The band's making their way off the field after being out in the Spirit Tunnel. The students are making their way off the field, and our kickoff team is gathering up here, and we're just about ready for football. It's a beautiful night in the Ozarks tonight. I'm looking off to the west, and boy, the sun is down behind the mountains, and you've got just a glow back there. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's chilly. It's going to be down in the 40s tonight, so it's going to end up being a chilly night. All right, here we go. Landon Allen will tee up the ball for the Tigers. Well, Dennis, Dennis, once again, we talk about Landon Allen. He's been an added plus positive for the team this year.
An added dimension that we've not had here since I've been in Prairie Grove, and it's exciting to watch him. He's a good-looking, tall, slim kid. He's probably good. He gains a little weight. He's going to look like a good athlete.
Yeah.
He is a good little old kicker, no doubt about that.
All right, here we go. The Tigers are spreading out across the field, and we're just about ready for football. There's the kick. It's a good kick. Back to the 10-yard line. Number two, Terry Fleming for the Tigers to set a tone to start the game tonight.
That's the kind of hit you get after you get a good pep talk.
Well, I'll tell you, that's a great way to start the ball game. Now let's see if the defense can take over where that was right there.
That's a good start right there.
Let's see, number 6, Millsap is the quarterback for the Pioneers.
That's a big fella.
81 in motion to the left side of the line. Here goes number 4, Stewart in motion. There's a handoff over the left side. We're going to stop them for about a 10-yard gain, but there was movement on the line before the snap, and so that one's probably going to come back.
Yep, coming back.
Yeah, they're talking to Stephen Thomas, the captain for the Tiger defense, and going over his options. That's going to be, I guess they're calling it an illegal shift, actually, and going to move the ball back. The Tigers are going to take that penalty.
First down at 15.
That'll be 1st and 15 for the Pioneers. Lynn, you're going to have to help me here to start with, seeing who all's running and who's...
Well, one thing about tonight, we should get home in plenty of time to watch the sports, because if they're probably going to keep it on the ground, we're probably going to keep it on the ground.
Yeah.
And, this game ought to go pretty quick. So
Yeah.
if you're tuning in, don't leave the computer. You may miss something.
I see 45 Ramsey in the backfield, maybe 26 Coy in the backfield. There's a handoff to Coy over the left side. And he's going to be taken down for a gain of about 3, looks like, maybe 4.
Basically the same play. They're going to try to run that blast right at us.
Spencer Brown in on the tackle for the Tigers. Looks like the ball's just about the 19-yard line. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11 for the Pioneers.
I was looking at their roster earlier this afternoon and noticed that on the big number portion of the roster, they got a lot of juniors, which is kind of interesting. They may not have played as 10th graders, but now they're juniors, and they're a pretty big bunch of kids on the front line.
Millsap going to roll to the right. He's looking. He's got a man open, 48 Ramsey, but he overthrows him.
Big fullback.
That is a large fullback. Let's see, what is his size? Rosenthal, I'm sorry, Ramsey's 45. Rosenthal, 48. Shows him at 5'9", 222.
He's a thick kid.
He is.
He's a bowling ball. He may be hard to bring down.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for the Pioneers. Ball on the 19-yard line of the Tigers. Of the Pioneers, I'm sorry.
They executed that play real well. It's fortunate to get away with a bad pass there. They pulled all their linemen to the left side and rolled out to the right. And we were chasing them.
Millsap back at quarterback. He's dropping straight back, looking down the field.
Oh! Landon West almost took it to the house.
Landon West comes in from the defensive end, puts his hands up. Almost intercepts and scores. Wouldn't that have been the way to start the ball
That would have
game?
been a great start.
Well, I'll tell you. But anyway, the Tiger
defense
has come out and held.
With the exception of the first play, they did a great job.
They sure did. So it looks like Ramsey's going to be back to punt for the Pioneers.
Let me get back deep.
We've got
Was that Denton and
Christian Denton and John Halbert back deep.
Nice punt.
Ball is straight up. Knuckleball. Get away from it. Get away.
First touch. You pick it up. Go with it. Oh, you can pick that ball up. You can pick it up and run with it. No matter what happens, you get positive yardage out of that.
1st and 10, Prairie Grove on the Pioneer 49-yard line. So here comes the offense out onto the field for the first time tonight.
Real good field position.
Good way to start.
And on a punt like that, when it hits a punting team, no matter what happens, if you pick the ball up and run it to the 10-yard line and fumble, or they pick it up and run it all the way back to a touchdown, you still get the ball on the 49.
Is that right?
That's right. It's a free play.
I didn't know that.
Most people don't, because coaches are screaming, get away, get away, get away. Most of the time you won't pick it up. That's right. It's fair game for anybody, or not them. Fair game for us.
Here we go. Winters at quarterback. Sugg in motion. There's the snap. Hand off
nice
to
trap.
That's Weston Bartholomew. I was going to say Stephen Thomas for a second, but he went the other way.
Yep.
I was about to do Dennis last week at P Ridge. They kept calling Stephen Thomas Bartholomew and Weston Bartholomew. It was like we had the Bartholomew brothers in the
Bartholomew
backfield.
brothers. Well, they're built a lot alike.
Weston Bartholomew with a gain of 2 on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 8 from the 47-yard line.
That play really opened up good. It
Porter
just
on the tackle.
Backside linebacker picked him up in there
Pioneers.
somehow.
Gentry is a big team.
Gentry's not small by any means.
And Winters back up under center. There's the snap. He's going to give to Stephen Thomas up over the middle, and he's going to roll on down for about a gain of 4. Ramsey on the tackle. He's the linebacker. He's going to take it down to about the 42-yard line of the Pioneers, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about, well, it's just a 2.5 really is what it is. We're going to call it 3, though. 3rd and 3. Seth Sapp brought the play in for the Tigers. He's going to split out wide to the right. Caleb Sugg is split out wide to the left. Winters up under center. There's the snap. Weston Bartholomew trying to fight his way.
Well, that's going to be really close.
That's going to be
A little bit short, probably
gonna be
a
short.
about a foot short, probably.
But it looks like the Tigers are thinking nothing but go for this. And they should. Well, boy, that's a bad spot, but, it really doesn't matter. We weren't going to get it either
we
way.
got the official on this side spotted the ball over the line. It was still short, but I don't know where we ended up with the football there. But
So we're going to call it 4th and 1. Ball right on the 40-yard line of the Pioneers. Winters up under center. 4th and 1 for the Tigers. Caleb Sugg in motion coming to the left. There's a hand call. Steve Thomas over the left side. First down for the Tigers.
Good call. Ran around right outside the stunt right there. That's a good play. Good job. Just block down and kick out on the end and get some yardage.
Rosenthal and Wilkins on the tackle for the Pioneers.
I'd like to see them give the ball to a senior leader when you need to have a good play.
Well, here's Winters back up under center. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. There's a snap. He's going to up long down the field. That's Landon West.
That was pretty. That was really pretty.
Beautiful.
That was a very nice executed play.
2 open receivers down the field, and he just took his pick, and Landon West has got great hands. He just hauled it in for a touchdown.
Nice play. The running game set up that passing game. That's
sure
a great
did.
job.
8:04 left in the first quarter. The Tigers have just scored. They're on the field to attempt the extra point. Landon Allen to attempt the extra point for the Tigers. John Halbert to hold. There's a snap. It's down. The kick is up, and it's good.
Good kick.
So with 8:04 remaining in the first quarter, the Tigers have taken the early lead, 7-0.
Just need to continue this. One of those things, you score on that first drive, you got to get settled and get a little complacent. Let's don't do that. Let's
That's
just
right.
keep pouring it on.
That's right. Let's stay right with this. Defense come in, get a good stand right here. And let's go again. Dennis, I know we probably sound excited on here, but I don't know if you've heard some of those clips on YouTube recently.
Yeah, I know you got the one I sent to you today. Did you?
No, I didn't. Did you send me
yes, yes. They were on Yahoo actually. Yahoo was talking about an Arkansas radio station. The coach there, the announcers just went crazy at the end of a ball game.
They did.
They were on national Yahoo internet,
Yeah, they make us look extremely tame.
Yeah, we're real tame compared to those guys.
I've heard 2 in the last week. One of them, the announcers actually were booing over the headsets at the referees.
Well, yeah, man, we could do that.
Here we go, Landon Allen to kick off. He gets a good foot into it again.
Good
That's going to
kick.
go to
Nice
about the 13-yard line. Here comes Terry Libby. I see him coming in again, but he ran past him. Coy on the return for the Pioneers. They're going to bring the ball up to about the 30-yard line. Good return for the Pioneers. Dalton Falk in on the stop for the Tigers, look like, along with a lot of others. So let's see what what the defense does right here. Gentry back up to the ball. Millsap back under center. That's Ramsey over the left side. They've taken now number 48, Rosenthal, and number 45, Ramsey, and put them both in the backfield. That's two big ball carriers.
That would
right
be their
there.
battering ram formation. Their
Call.
Bull. That's a mismatch there, body-wise.
Call the sophomore at linebacker is getting initiated to some big backs.
That's right. Yeah, Jacobs about 5'8", 190 is probably a little generous.
Yeah. Well, they're back in the backfield again, Rosenthal and Ramsey. Millsap at quarterback for the Pioneers. There's the snap. Hand off to Ramsey again.
Nice job. That's a nice job.
Let's see who's underneath there.
That's Dakota.
That's Dakota Daniels in there. That's a
slipping in there making a tackle.
Good job by Dakota and call on that stop. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Pioneers at the 35.
One thing about it, these guys run a two-tight formation and run an I formation. You can bring an extra defensive back up there to turn him into a linebacker, and that's what Dakota was at the time. You run a 3 deep, and you got an extra man to put up there on the line to help you out. He becomes like a strong safety.
Number 4, Stewart, split out wide to the right. Millsap at quarterback. Ramsey again.
Oh. They called him down.
Oh, they're going to call him down.
Yeah, ruled him down, but it's short of the first down. About a yard,
the
maybe a
referee
yard
on this
short.
side's got a spot down. That's going to be a 4th and about a half a yard.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go for it here.
Well, they look like they're a bit confused. Rosenthal and number 49, I can't even attempt to say that word. Can you guys help me out there? Porter? Okay, we'll just call him Porter.
Asensio
Porter.
Asensio. Oh,
And
my
we
gosh,
jumped.
we went nuts.
Well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. Went with a hard count. We jumped and gave them the first down. Well, you know, Dennis, it's one of those things, hey, you're in it, you're first the game, you jump once, we're gonna say okay, but next time we can't have it happen again.
Well, it's the end of the year. You don't have that happen. The problem with that is you put a guy that's usually a linebacker up on the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
He doesn't have any business jumping either way, but he needs to back up off the ball. He knows he's on the end of the line. You know, there's no – what's the advantage of him jumping?
Right.
There was nothing to gain from that. That's a senior. That's not a good mistake to make.
1st and 10 for the Pioneers from the 45. Coy, and the Tigers are in the back. That's Spencer Brown.
I'd like to see that kid get the ball a lot tonight.
Yeah.
I don't suspect he will, but.
Loss of 1 on the play right there, so that's going to bring up 2nd down and 11 for the Pioneers. Good play by Spencer Brown right there.
Very good
you know,
play.
he is such a big guy. I'd like to see him just impose his will on that tackle over there almost every play. Here they come again. Good cut by the running back. That's number 26, Coy again. Made a great cut at the line of scrimmage and got through there, and looks like he gained about probably 6 yards.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Pioneers. They're just on the Tiger 49-yard line.
Yeah, we had good penetration there. We just didn't close the hole up, and didn't have a linebacker in there. I don't know what happened to him, but made a little cut, probably juked around him.
Rosenthal and Coy in the backfield again. There's Millsap looking to the left with the screen pass. Somebody
Ball. Oh, he called it down again.
Boy, I didn't think
But
he
that's
was
short of the
that
first
time.
down. That's a good play, though.
Let's see who was that. No, that wasn't. Noah Hunter. Boy, he closed well on that, didn't he?
Yeah, he did a really good job. Yeah.
You know, and that quarterback spot on that play right there, you have got to come flying up on that.
You got to get underneath that block is what you got to do, and then you're taking a chance of him getting outside you. So you got to be quick.
Well, Millsap Looks like Coy now at the fullback.
Well, they're
and
going for
Ramsey
it on
at the
fourth down.
tailback. 4th and 2 for the Pioneers. All right.
Trick play.
It's gonna
Trick
be a
play. A little quick kick.
well,
that botched up for him.
let it
Went straight
go.
up. Come back, ball.
Kind of a quick kick. Ball's going to roll down to about the 22-yard line for the Tigers. So the Tiger offense will take over at their own 22-yard line with 3:31 to go in the first quarter, and the Tigers leading 7-0. Weston Bartholomew into the game for the Tigers. John Halbert carrying the play in for the Tigers. Cooper Winters will be in shotgun. John Halbert's hurrying his way over to the left side of the field. Landon West in motion. There's the hand off to Weston Bartholomew over the left side of the field. He finds a hole and breaks for about 8 yards. Dennis, that's a play we ran some last week where Cooper just lines up in shotgun and Weston's right beside him. We've seen it at Shiloh for years.
Right.
He gets the snap and his hands right there.
Yep.
Heard it here, you get a $3 program.
That's going to bring up a 2nd and 1 for the Tigers. Winters back in shotgun again. Weston Bartholomew back by his side. Landon West in motion. There's the snap. Fake handoff. They're going to run an option to the right. Cooper Winters is going to tuck it and run himself, and he'll pick up the first down. He's going to make his way all the way to the 37-yard line. That'll be a first down for the Tigers.
Didn't quite look like Cameron Newton.
No. That's not a Cam Newton right there.
Wasn't a Cam Newton run, but it was effective. Got the first down.
First and 10 for the Tigers. Ball on the 37-yard line. 2:40 remaining in the first quarter with the Tigers leading 7-0. Winters will be back up under center this time. Looks like Schrock and Bartholomew in the backfield. There's the snap. Hand off to Bartholomew around the left side. He's going to make a cut, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards.
Good run. Good play. Everything executed well. The backs are blocking, and the line pulling the block and did a good job.
You know, just take care of the ball.
Day.
Take care of the ball, and just eat the clock and gain yards.
That's right. Keep the chains moving. Keep the clock running.
Second and 5 for the Tigers. Ball on the 43. Winters, hand off to Schrock over the right side. He picked up about 2 yards, looks like, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1.5, almost 2.
The umpire's got his own method of putting the ball down. The official on the other side had his foot on the line, and the ball is off
behind the line. Yeah.
I don't really hope that doesn't come into play ever. Of course, our center always picks it up and scoots it forward. So. We gained 6 inches on that play.
Winters on a bootleg all the way. First down, Tigers. That was a bootleg called all the way right there for Cooper Winters. That's going to be a first down for the Tigers. Move the chains. Just move the chains.
That's right. 6 yards, 2 yards, 2 yards.
You bet. Now here we go. Winters under center again. There's the snap. Schrock over the left side. Looked like the exchange struggled a little bit right there.
A little bobble in there, didn't he?
Yeah. It looked like he stuck it in Schrock's arms and couldn't quite get his hand out or something there. That's going to be a gain of 1, and so it'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. It's Nathan Eilert's carrying the play in for the Tigers. Big Nathan.
Nathan is
number
a big
44, senior. About 6'4", 6'5", I think. Shotgun to Winters. Hand off to Weston Bartholomew over the left side. He's got room. Oh, and what a run by Weston Bartholomew.
Nice run.
All the way down to the 36-yard line.
Got a heck of a block by the umpire, by the way.
No, great. Hey, but I'll tell you, that's one thing that Weston's not afraid to do is lower that shoulder and take on somebody right there, and he did that.
That's right.
That's going to be another first down for the Tigers.
He's of the
Moving the
philosophy
chains.
that bubble gum comes in small packages and so does dynamite. So.
Well, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 5 seconds, 4. They're going to let it run down. The teams are going to come off to the side. So that's the end of the first quarter as Prairie Grove Tigers take a 7-0 lead over the Gentry Pioneers. While we've got this timeout, we're going to take time to hear an ad from our sponsors.
PG Telco is proud to sponsor Tiger Football. With PG Telco's high-speed internet service, you can catch all the Tiger football action at pgtelco.com. Call PG Telco today and let us be your connection to PG Tigers online and the World Wide Web. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. Steak and Shake is a proud sponsor of Prairie Grove High School football. And hey, Tiger fans, come by Steak and Shake and see Lance and the staff and mention this ad and receive 10% off your next visit. Offer is good through the entire 2010 football season. Good luck, Tigers, from Steak and Shake. Life needs flavor.
Here we go, start of the second quarter. There's a snap, handoff to Weston Bartholomew over the left side again. He's going to end up picking up about 5 yards. Dennis, I guess you'll take that play and get 5 every time if that's what you're going to get.
Every single time. Can't complain with that a bit. Yeah, they're all designed to go all the way. Everybody gets blocked and everybody executes. It's supposed to be a touchdown every play. But, that didn't happen. So
I thought
3 yards is a pretty good run.
I thought we gained about 5, but they spotted it and gave us 3. The ball's on the 34-yard line of the Pioneers. 2nd and 7 for the Tigers. Winters back in shotgun again. There's a snap. Handoff to Bartholomew over the right side this time. Number 21 came flying in. Rankin in for a stop, and Weston tried to dive over him and ended up kind of flipping there a little bit. Gained 2 yards on it. Bring up 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. Ball on the 33-yard line. Christian Denton carrying the play in for the Tigers, and he'll come split out wide to the right. Landon West will split out wide to the left for the Tigers. Winters is under center. There's the snap. That's going to be Bartholomew over the left side. We're going to have a flag, and that's probably going to be a hold.
Well, I was going to say before that play, we're probably not going to worry about so much getting the first down on this play. It's 4-down territory. We're going to go for it, but now things are going to change a little bit here.
I'm assuming we're going to get a hold right here. You'd think, that's going to be a hold. So that's going to bring up, a 3rd and 10 almost?
3rd and 13-ish.
Oh, it's a 10-yard. That's right. I'm sorry. I was thinking 5 in my mind, and it's from the spot of the foul. So you're right. It's going to be about a 3rd and 13. No, 3rd and 14 for the Tigers.
A little tougher play.
Well, I'd say this brings up a passing down here probably.
Could be a passing down.
Winters will be underneath center. West split out wide to the left. Halbert wide to the right. West in motion. There's the snap. Fake. Winters rolling to the right. He's got it.
Wide open.
You know what? They didn't know who was going to get it.
Yep. I think Landon kind of let go of it, thinking John Halbert was going to catch it.
John Halbert running a post, Landon running a post, and they're
kind of drove him over into
each other.
Well, the throw kind of drove him over into it, too. If it had been right down the gut, he'd probably caught it.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, I think, I know it's a long ways, but the way we've been moving, I'd go for it and, pick up 10 and count it as a punt. But the Tigers elect to punt here, 4th and 15, ball on the 42. Daniels back to punt for the Tigers. There's the snap. It's good. Daniels with the punt.
Good
Nice punt. They call a fair catch. It's going to roll. If the Tigers can get there. Oh, but it's going to roll into the end zone.
I thought he was going to try to catch it. That would have helped us out.
So that's a touchback for the Pioneers. 10 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the second quarter. The Tigers leading 7-0. Ball will be out on the 20-yard line for the Pioneers. Boy, I'll tell you, we almost had another touchdown if Landon West catches that ball down there.
That's right. Well, I think that they were in the past kind of floated over in that direction. Had he thrown it right down the middle, we'd probably been in good shape. But Landon kind of gave up on it. He shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. We got him down there pinned up. We'll be all right.
That's Ramsey.
That's a big boy.
Just bowling his way forward.
That's a big boy. Jacob Call trying to take him on low. About all you can do.
Ethan Ramsey on the carry for the Pioneers. He's going to carry it all the way up to the 24-yard line, so that'll bring up 2nd and 6 for the Pioneers. Ball on the 24. 9:45 remaining in the first half. Prairie Grove leading 7-0. Millsap at quarterback again for the Pioneers. He's looking to pass. Oh boy.
Jared Murphy got a hand up there and like to knock it down.
Overthrows Shearer.
That was
but
big.
I'm going to tell you, if Noah Hunter had recognized it a little earlier, he catches that in stride and scores.
That's right. Nick Perez had his hands up there and made him throw over him, and that probably caused the pass to be a bad pass.
Sure did.
Good
Well, I'll tell you,
penetration.
I like that because that brings up now a 3rd and 6 where they're moving the ball on the ground. I'm kind of glad they're trying to throw it a little bit.
They got their bulls in there right now.
They do.
Those are big
So that's Rosenthal and Ramsey in the backfield, and they're going to give it to Ramsey.
Not going to make it.
He's not going to make it. He's going to be a couple yards short, so that's going to bring up 4th and 2. Caleb Sugg on the stop for the Tigers. Let's see what the Pioneers elect to do right here. We'll see if they do their razzle-dazzle punt again here.
And see if they can draw us off sides, what they're going to do.
Well, it looked okay. Here we go again.
They moved. That's going to be unless they got the timeout. They got the timeout.
They did. They got the timeout.
I don't know if he gave them the timeout or they got the timeout, but that almost backfired on them.
They were trying to pull us off sides, and then they just about backfired right there. So the Pioneers will use their first timeout of the first half and talk over their options right here. It's about 4th and 2. The ball on the Pioneer 28-yard line. I think they'd punt right here.
Yeah, you got to think they're going to punt. They don't want to go down 14-0.
No, you don't want to get yourself in a bind right here, but
it wouldn't be advisable to go for it now. It's crazier things have happened.
Well, they are lining up now in a traditional punt formation.
Ethan Ramsey in punt formation for Gentry.
Ramsey back to punt for the Pioneers. There's the snap. Yeah, not a great punt. Just get away from it.
Yeah, let it die right there. Good job.
All right. That's not bad field position for the Tigers as they're going to take over just about the 42-yard line. Hey, Lynn, have we got any feedback from anyone tonight? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you to go out to www.pgtigersonline.com. Sherry in Virginia.
All right.
It says sound is clear, picture panning in and out is a little fuzzy. Other than that, looks good. The Elders are in Kansas watching again tonight. Really appreciate the broadcast, and I'll tell you, we are enjoying doing it and appreciate you watching us. So 8:40 to go in the second quarter. Here go the Tigers. That's Jared Murphy over the left side. Big Jared can carry a pile if he'll push hard, and he's pushing. You know, Dennis, we We watched Jared fumble at Ozark.
Right.
Kind of got his head down and didn't carry the ball a whole lot for the next couple of games, but came in against Berryville and started carrying it well. Last week we went to Pea Ridge, fumbled again.
Did he fumble again?
And but got back in the second half, and you know it's kind of like that fumble makes him think about it then, and then he begins to cover it up, and you know I guess probably just getting older and more mature, he'll get to where he does that from the start.
Well, when he was a ninth grader, he could run standing up and run over kids.
He could.
And now he's got to learn to get those pads down, and that will help him protect the football a whole lot.
Well, there's Murphy up over the center. Again, he's got room. He's going to get a first down on the play.
The thing about Jared, once he gets it open, he's liable to score because he's plenty fast enough.
He is.
And hard to bring down.
Rankin on the tackle for the Pioneers, but that's a first down for the Tigers. That's 2 carries by Jared Murphy and pick up about 12 yards.
Jared's got that highlight stiff arm.
He does.
He's got the best stiff arm on the team.
You know, if he can hang on to that ball, he's a great weapon. And then when you put in Schrock and Stephen Thomas in there and just cycle through those guys, boy, you can keep fresh backs.
Keep fresh legs in there. And most of their team on the line, especially, and their linebackers are both going both ways. They're all going both ways. They're running backs or linebackers. And
that's Skylar Ellis in. Dennis, you know, he turned his ankle pretty bad against Berryville. Ended up missing last week against Pea Ridge, so that's his first action since the first quarter of the Berryville game.
Good little run.
And that's good to have because I'll tell you, you know, Weston is a fantastic back, but when he has to carry the load 4 quarters, he gets tired by fourth quarter.
That's right. And that will enable him to be a lot stronger in the second half when they're going to be tired. He's going to feel a lot fresher than the defensive linemen and those linebackers.
Skylar picked up about
a big difference.
About 4 yards, so that's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 41 for the Tigers. Winters quick pitch to the right side.
Get outfield. Go hard.
He's got room. That's Skylar Ellis around the right side, all the way down to the 25-yard line. Boy, Dennis, I have seen that horse collar multiple times this year, and it's supposed to be against rules, and it never gets called.
I have not seen it called this year at all.
Nevertheless, Skylar Ellis on a sweep around the right side carries the ball all the way down to the Pioneer 24-yard line.
Yeah, that's the first time we've run that play tonight. We got to caught them off guard and caught them tight inside and got a good block and ran it well.
Good to see Skylar in there running, giving Weston a break. All right, Winters is rolling draw. He's open down the middle again. Oh boy, that's dangerous right there.
Why he wants to try to keep moving when he throws the ball. All you got to do is plant a foot and throw the football.
You know, he was open. He saw him open. And then he decides, I'm going to throw it. And, boy, I'll tell you, you don't want to throw that on a line back across the field. Because
he had the right idea if he'd have just stepped and thrown.
Yeah.
He tried to keep moving to his right, throw back over to his left.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Ball on the 24, 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. 6:34 remaining in the first half. Tigers lead 7-0. Landon West in motion to the left. There's a snap handoff to Skylar Ellis around the left side. Not a whole lot there.
There was a lot of guys over there to block.
Yeah, they were waiting on him.
A lot of men over there to block on that play. I was just trying to count how many were in the box. You know, there's probably at least 8 guys within 6 yards of the ball. That's tough to block everybody when you got it like that.
Porter on the tackle. We're calling him Porter, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a long name.
Asensio.
Asensio Porter. Arsenio.
It's not Arsenio.
We're not quite sure how to pronounce
it. R's in there.
Lynn's our spotter, and he's just saying Porter on the tackle, so I'm just repeating what he says.
Trey Asensio Porter.
So
he's got a hyphenated name, by the way.
3rd and 12 for the Tigers now from the 26. There's a shotgun.
Wobble, wobble.
Winters rolling to his right, looking deep.
Nope.
I think he was intending that for Dakota Daniels, but it was overthrown. A little bit long probably for Landon to kick from here. That ended up being a 47-yard. Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, 43-yarder. He can hit that. He can hit that.
He can definitely hit that. Well, we've got plenty of arm and plenty of receivers to do it with. We just need to execute. It's all about execution.
All right, here we go. 4th and 12. Ball on the 26. Landon West in motion. There's a snap. We're going to run the reverse. And that didn't work. Sharon Ramsey on the tackle. What's going on here, Dennis?
I don't know. We
Coach Absher saw something that brought him out onto the field.
Oh, right here? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, we may have. I don't know. I'm not sure what
he's motioning like down at his feet, kind of like a chop.
Like they were chop blocking, but they're on defense.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're chop blocking.
Well, that's going to bring up 1st and 10 as the Tigers turn the ball over on downs for the Gentry Pioneers. Ball is on the 26. No. Millsap with the handoff. Oh, Coy over the right side.
Ooh, get him down.
He's just carrying people, and that's Murphy. Murphy got hold of him with his arms and just kind of carrying him along there. That's one of those where you need to put your head on the boy and tackle him.
That's right.
Don't try to grab him with your arms and sling him down. They're going to be strong for that.
A lot more yardage than he deserved on that, but that was a good play on his part.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 4 for the Pioneers, and that moved the ball out to about the 38-yard line. Not the 38, 33. There's Coy again over the right side. They've stopped him again this time. He's going to, looks like the spot should have been right about the 35. They're going to give him the 35 and a half, it looks like. So that's going to be 3rd and a long one for the Pioneers here. Let's see if the defense can bow up here and make a stop. Well, they didn't bring their big backfield in, but they do have, looks like Ramsey at fullback in front of Coy. He took the ball right up the middle, and we hit him immediately, but he's gonna have enough.
That's close.
He came in on the opposite side and couldn't see the play, but he gave him a fantastic spot. Boy, my goodness. That was and you can see Coach Laird is telling the man on this side, and we had the view.
Yeah.
He spotted it completely different than the man on the far side. So that's 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. Coy over the right side again. Good run. Looks like it's going to be a pickup of about 7 before he's stopped by Murphy and Sugg for the Tigers.
We need to tighten up here and stop these guys. They have picked a spot out there to run against, and they have run it about 4 or 5 times in a row on that side of the field.
I said 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4 actually for the Pioneers. Ball is on between the 43 and 44-yard line of the Pioneers. Millsap at quarterback. Number 4, Stewart in motion. There's a handoff to Coy. Same play as they've ran a bunch, and he's going to get a 1st down. Perez on the stop this time for the Tigers, but not before Coy's able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, and that moves the ball to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10.
We're going to be in a position where we're going to start hurrying, hoping that clock will run out because they're driving down the field right now.
3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first half, with Prairie Grove leading 7-0.
Well, we're sticking to our guns over on that side of the defense, so we're not doing anything different.
And Coy,
they're steady running it.
We're staying what we're doing, they're staying what they're doing, and the result is equaling the same each time.
Battle of wheels, and it's
like Noah Hunter coming in from the corner spot and Call from his linebacker spot to make the stop there, but not before he picks up about 6, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 4 for the Pioneers.
Man, I thought we were going to be a lot better off if he ran.
Yeah, we were watching Ramsey run earlier and thinking put that Coy back in there, and he's tearing him up right now.
Yep. We slowed him
Stopped
down
a little better that time. Let's see who's in there. That looks like R.T. Waddell, Sugg, and Schrock.
Yep.
Schrock in there on the stop. Schrock had gone in for Murphy over at that left defensive end. That's going to bring up third and a long two for the Pioneers. Looks like they're trying to draw us offside. They moved. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and that's going to help the Tigers out right there. What were they doing, Dennis?
I don't know. All he had to do is keep moving, but I tell you what, as a running back, when you move and you're not supposed to, all you do is stand up and go, oh, I messed up. If you could just teach yourself to keep moving and go in motion, you wouldn't get the penalty. You may not be in the right spot.
Yeah, if he had raised up and just gone in motion to the right.
He'd have been all right, but, boy, it's hard to do that now.
Boy, but, that'd take a good quarterback to recognize that and be able to do something there.
That's right. He turns around, you're supposed to get the ball, you're not there. That could be a problem. Either way, it's a bad situation.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for the Pioneers after the penalty. And now we see Millsap back in. Hold on. He was back in shotgun.
Timeout, Prairie Grove.
Timeout, Prairie Grove. We saved them there. So Prairie Grove is going to use their first timeout of the first half. So each team has used a timeout, and each team has 2 remaining. 1:17 remaining in the first half. Prairie Grove leading the game 7-0. This has been the best drive for Gentry by far.
Best drive, yeah, and I'm hoping that they end up about 40-yard line with time running it out. So.
Yeah.
I do know they can throw the ball. I watched them in the warm-ups. They can throw the ball. They haven't shown it during the game, but, boy, we don't want to give them an opportunity. This will be a big time to stop them right here.
Lynn says up before this drive, they only had 1 first down, and they got that on a penalty, and that was early on. But this time, I think they picked up about 3 probably on this drive. Once again, 1:17 remaining in the first half. Prairie Grove leading 7-0. That was a long pass from Cooper Winters to Landon West. Beautiful play early in the first quarter. Well, here we go. Gentry's going to come out, Dennis, in a shotgun and 5 receivers. They're completely spread out here.
Spread. I bet the quarterback runs the ball.
Millsap back for the Pioneers in shotgun.
No, he's
just looking.
Oh, nice play. Ran a little hitch out there, and it's hard to defend that when you can't get anybody underneath.
Who is Torres on the reception? That's Noah Hunter. He seemed to slip down as he tried to close, but when that receiver's in front of you and makes that hitch, there's not a whole lot you can do.
That's all you can do.
That's it.
You don't want to give up the touchdown. You want to make sure you make the tackle. That's all you have to do.
Pioneers are back in spread again. 5 receivers. Millsap in shotgun. He's going to turn and throw to the left.
Well,
they've got room.
He may score.
And he scored. Did he? No, they're going to call him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Goodness gracious. Cooper.
Says, looks like Cooper Winters came all the way across the field and just got him pushed out of bounds. But, Dennis, they put 3 receivers over here, 2 of them blocked, and that left 1 man to make a stop.
Well, he split us.
And it couldn't get him stopped.
Couldn't stay on their feet, yeah.
Great play. Well, here come the now they've got their big backs in, and we'll see what the Tigers do right here. Rosenthal, Ramsey just bowled over Noah Hunter for the touchdown for the Pioneers. So
goodness gracious.
Boy, you hold them all half long, and then they score right at the end. Just a killer. So that's going to, with 45 seconds to go in the first half, the Pioneers score. They're going to attempt the extra point here. Number 31,
Need some help on that name?
DeMella for the Pioneers. There's the snap, the kick.
DeMella.
up, and it's good. So that ties the ball game at 7 with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
I bet we score.
Dennis is optimistic here.
I bet we score.
With 45 seconds to go in the first half, Dennis thinks we're going to score.
I bet we score. Get 2 timeouts. I bet we score.
Boy, wouldn't that be something?
You know we're going to throw the ball.
Wouldn't that be something? Well, hey, and the one thing you could say is the pass has been open tonight. It has been open all night long.
They hadn't defended it all night long.
I bet they will this time, though, because they know that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
We'll see, though. Hey, I'd rather just score on the kickoff right here.
That'd be all right, too.
DeMella teeing up the ball for the Pioneers. Our announcer's calling him DeMaya. I don't know what it DeMella. I'm going to call him DeMella. He's back about 10 yards. He's going to get a run at it here. Straight up in the air. That's Christian Denton.
All right, here comes the reverse.
Here comes the fake, and that's going to be John Halbert. Across the field.
Get out of bounds. All right. Good field position.
Oh, and Dennis a flag late.
Good deal.
That was John Halbert on the return for the Tigers. He kind of reversed field, came all the way back across the field to the 38-yard line, and a flag after he was out of bounds. They're going to call personal foul against Gentry, so that's going to tack on 15 yards to the return.
Field position.
Field position to start out with.
37 seconds.
37 seconds. I honestly did not see the hit. Asensio Porter. I'm gonna try to remember that now.
I believe he was the guilty party.
All right, here we go. John Halbert carrying the play in 37 seconds to go in the first half. Tied 7-7. Tigers with the ball. Winners will be back in shotgun. Now we're going to do our version of the spread. There's the snap. Winners is going to roll to the left. He's looking. There's Landon West.
Oh, it tipped off a 21 and kind of threw him off there. Yeah, we should have caught that one.
Landon actually pulled his hands back from the pass right there. Wasn't a bad pass, actually, but it was tipped a little bit, kind of took his concentration off. So that's 32 seconds remaining in the first half, tied 7-7. There's the snap. Winners is rolling to the right.
Stand still and throw the ball.
Looking.
Oh, my God.
Bartholomew was open. Winners waited a couple of seconds too long to throw it, and Ethan Ramsey had time to get over in front of the pass and knock it down.
Well, now they need to make me kind of prophetic here. We need to score. Yeah.
I'd like to see us roll to the right and then look back over to the left. We'll see what happens right here. Here we go. 5 receivers again, 28 seconds. Winners in shotgun. There's the snap. He's looking back. That's a called run.
Stop the clock.
Timeout. There's the timeout with 18 seconds to go. That's going to bring up a 4th and 1. Dennis, what do you do here? Do you get the first down and then start again?
I think you got to get the first down and use the other timeout.
I agree with you. Or
let the end zone.
Run a little pattern to the flat, catch it, step out of bounds.
Step out of bounds, yeah.
And get the first down and then start again here.
The worst thing we need to come out of this thing is 3 points.
We're 18 seconds away from finding out if he's playing in that.
I wonder if we can get any more people to try to. Dennis, it's a cold night. I guess it's the coldest game we've had so far. And our press box, we're going to have to charge admission, because if we did, we would make some good money because we are full tonight.
A little extra money for the Booster Club.
Steve, our cameraman, says there's a lot of room at the top. I don't know why anybody's wanting to go up there.
Tell you, wait till next week. Wait till next week. There'll be 2 people up there.
I've noticed as the temperatures got colder, Steve's wife's been going up with him, giving him some company because nobody wants to go up there in this weather.
It's hot chocolate weather almost.
Well, let's see what the Tigers decide to do here. 4th and 2, 18 seconds in the first half. Tied 7-7. We've been debating here on whether they'll try to get the first down or they'll go deep right here. What we do need to do, whatever it is do it quick and get the clock stopped. West in motion to the left. There's a snap. Quick pitch to Bartholomew on the right side. He's got room.
Get out of bounds. Good job.
Nice.
Good job.
Ball all the way down to the 20-yard line with 12 seconds to go. You know, Dennis, the last time you watched Weston run was against Farmington.
That's right.
He had just come back from that ankle injury, and, we were talking about how he didn't have his step. Well, Lynn and I were here for the Berryville game, and, boy, he had his step. And that's when he really began
you can
to
tell
come
the difference,
back.
can't you?
Oh,
Yep.
He's got that cut and the quickness, and, well, that went real well. With 12 seconds to go in the first half, tied 7-7, Prairie Grove has the ball at the 20-yard line and still has one timeout, I believe.
The timeouts are not correct. Is that correct? Okay, thank you.
Quick pitch to Bartholomew again around the right side.
Get out of bounds. Hey, I'm telling you, we're in position.
All the way down to, it looks like about
Clock
the 13-yard line. Clock stopped at 9.
Time for another play, and then you got your timeout to run your extra play, your field goal team on. He's down
to the 13. Now, last week we were kind of in the same position. We were at the ball at the 9-yard line with 5.6 and elected to throw the ball instead of kick the field goal and didn't make it. This week, I hope if we're in that position, we'll decide to kick and take the 3 points. Winters under center. West in motion. It's a snap. Quick pitch to Bartholomew, and he dropped the ball.
Time out. There you go. Good job.
Good job by Cooper Winters, jumping up and calling timeout with 4 seconds.
Hey, there we go. That's all right.
Field goal. Here we go. All right.
You get too close and make the field goal kicker nervous.
Well, let's see here, Dennis. The ball's on the 18-yard line. They'll snap it 7 yards to the 25. So this is going to be a 35-yard attempt by Landon Allen.
I tell you what I would do. I'd get everybody over here on the sideline because it's a timeout. Instead of letting him stand out on the middle of the field, though, I think I'd do that. I wonder if they're going to try to freeze him.
Well, they've got 2, and it's a cold night.
It's a cold night. They're freezing him, huh?
He's probably already frozen, but
too much time to think.
All right, Dennis, here we go. 35-yard field goal attempt for the Tigers.
Absolutely call a timeout.
We need the referee to kind of move out of the way or he's going to get kicked in the back. Here he goes.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
There's a snap. It's down. Landon with the kick. It's good. All right. Good job. That's the one that used the field goal right there, Dennis.
Good job. All right.
That's the way you use the field goal.
Good job.
Boy, that was nice. We're about to start the second half. Prairie Grove leads 10-7, and we will receive the ball. We elected to defer when the ball game started, and so we kicked to Gentry, and that paid off well for us. And so now we get the ball back, and we went into halftime with some momentum after the field goal with time when time ran out by Landon Allen to give the Tigers the 10-7 lead, and now we get to come out and receive the ball. And boy, it'd be nice to receive this ball and go down and score right here again.
Yep, get in the same position we did right at the end of the half.
That's right. Be a great start for the Tigers here in the second half. Let's see. Seth Sapp, Christian Denton, Weston Bartholomew, and John Halbert back deep for the Tigers. DeMella to kick for the Gentry Pioneers. And there's the whistle. We're about ready for action here in the second half. There's the kick. It's a good kick. That's going to roll into the end zone. So that'll be a touchback. Here we go, Tigers, winners. There's the snap. Handoff to Skylar Ellis, and boy, there was no place for him to go there. Asensio Porter on the stop. Asensio Porter on the stop for the Pioneers for no game.
That'll bring up European name. You can get that.
2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
Well, he didn't block that guy very good. Old Nick was laying on the ground while he was making the tackle.
There's Winters. Handoff to Ellis. Made a great cut. That's Stewart on the tackle, but Skyler was able to pick up 5 right there. Made a good cut.
Made a really good cut.
Boy, I tell you what, Asensio Porter, he is a large defensive end.
Good
looking kid right there on that end, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Man.
Yep.
You know, I'm looking at that whole defensive line, and boy, I mean, there's some weight right there now. You got to move somebody.
They are not small.
Looks like it. Murphy in the backfield. There's the snap. Murphy over the right side. He's trying to pick his way around and not able to do anything, so that's going to bring up a 4th and 5. We're going to have a punt right here to start the second half. And, you know, Dennis, on a cold night, just starting the second half, not quite warm yet, and you're punting from your end of the field, this is where you might see you hope you get the good snap right here.
Yep.
Good punt. Dakota's foot's cold. There's a snap. Dakota was able to pick it up, gets the punt off. Ball went out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
If I ever get a chance to coach again, I'm going to teach a punter to watch what's going on, because when nobody rushes and they all turn and run down the field,
run with the ball.
Plenty of time to just turn and run right behind them.
You know, I have always thought that.
You know, wide open
when you've got Dakota as a punter, you know, he's a quarterback.
Good athlete.
He understands what's going on. You know, give him that leeway to look and decide what he can do right there. And, boy, you're going to get something every now and then. They just moved.
There you go.
They just moved. There's the flag.
He wasn't going to call it, but he did.
Jacob Call comes through and gives the quarterback a good lick. You know, Dennis, on that punt thing, that teams get in that punt coverage and they just go through the motions. They just turn and go and just don't even think about anything.
That's right.
You know, I think you could get that once a game.
Yep, I do too. You certainly help your punt coverage.
Well, that's going to be a false start against the Pioneers, so that'll bring up a 1st and 15 for them. Ball is going to be on the 38-yard line. They're going to throw to the left. There's that play they scored a touchdown on. Dakota Daniels came up, missed the tackle. Looks like Halbert came up and actually got hold of the legs, and Perez, Big Nick, came in and finished it off.
Cleaned him up.
It's going to be a gain of about 8, though.
Yeah.
That play worked for them at the end of the first half. They're going right back to it.
Yeah. Need to stop here, that's for sure. Kind of get back on an even keel on this deal.
Got an equipment malfunction, looks like, over there. The referee stopped to snap a snap on Morgan's helmet. We're ready to go now. Millsap back at quarterback for the Pioneers. Number 4, Stewart in motion. There's the handoff to Coy.
Oh, good job.
Good job. Murphy, Perez, Call in on there on the stop. Lots of Tigers in on the stop right there.
Good job. Now you got them where you want them.
Now that's going to bring up actually a loss of a yard, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Pioneers. Ball on the 45-yard line. come the Pioneers back up to the line. Millsap at quarterback. Ramsey at fullback. Coy at tailback. He's going to turn. He faked to left.
Oh,
Homer with the interception, and we'll take that right there, and I'm sure they're happy with that as they would be with a punt.
Yeah.
But hey, you know, it's kind of a motivation thing when
confidence builder. That's
when
right.
you get that interception right there.
I guarantee you that's a momentum changer.
They look to be a little bit confused on that play. You know, they've been setting us up on the
screen. We didn't bite. That's right.
And they turned and faked and looked deep, and it just wasn't there because you're right. We didn't take the fake.
First turnover of the game.
Lynn tells us that's the first turnover of the game, and that was Gentry, an interception. John Halbert with the catch. Ball is going to be on the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 8:26 to go in the third quarter. Tigers lead 10-7. There's a snap. There's, nothing there. That was Cooper Winters in shotgun, handed off to Western Bartholomew, and just nothing there. That was open a little bit in the first half. So maybe Gentry made some corrections or adjustments at halftime.
That's right. One thing, you got to block 78 and 49. That's
a
big
fact.
boys.
Big old boys over there. Winters is going to be back in shotgun again. The Tigers with 3 receivers. Western Bartholomew in the backfield, and they're going to give it to him again. This time he's going to try over the right side, and nothing there again.
What they were doing the first half is trying to get penetration, and we were running by them. Now they're playing down the line of scrimmage, and that's not helping us out at all.
You know, we talked about early on in the ball game about how Gentry was big, but we showed that in the first half, Weston was able to get the corner a couple of times because he's just so quick. You know, against a big team that might be a bit slower, boy, I'll take our chances with Weston around the corner.
It'd be a good time to do it right here.
Be 3rd and 8 for the Tigers. There's Winters. He's going to roll to the right. He's looking. He's got Landon West. Ball through his hands. Incomplete, so that's going to bring up another punt situation for the Tigers.
Brings up a 4th down for the Tigers.
So Dakota Daniels back to punt again for the Tigers. Dennis, boy, it'd be nice to see him take that look right now.
I know.
There's the snap.
He's kind of solo looking at him.
He did stop and look a little bit right there. Number 4 with the catch. Did he call for a fair catch?
Yeah, he did.
I didn't see him wave his arm, but he did. So that's a ball down to about the 37-yard line. So we're flipping the field a little bit here.
A little bit.
Number 4.
Yes.
Stewart on the fair catch for the Pioneers. So that'll bring up a 1st and 10 for the Pioneers from their own 36-yard line.
Third quarter, Farmington 19, Pea Ridge 14.
Farmington has now taken a 19-14 lead over Pea Ridge in another game. Action in the 4A conference. 6:57 in the third quarter. Gentry with the ball. Coy with the ball. He was hit at first by Stephen Thomas.
Pushing the wrong direction.
Then the rest of the Tigers came in and finished him off. That'll be a no gain. Looks like
RT in there.
Waddell, Call, Murphy. Ton of Tigers in there. Stephen Thomas was the first one to slow him up in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of about a yard for the Pioneers. I thought it was going to be about no gain, but we'll take that. 2nd and 11, ball on the 35. 6:20 to go in the third quarter. Tigers leading 10-7. Quarterback's going to roll to the right. He's got a man open. That's
good. By Nick Prairie. Golly, that was a good job.
Wow.
That was a good job.
Number 48, Rosenthal, out of the backfield. And Nick Perez in to knock the ball out of his hands. Great play by Nick Perez to bring up a 3rd and 11 now for Gentry.
That was a good job right there. He covered him so well, he almost want to call pass interference, but the referees did a good job.
Well, here comes Gentry's looking a bit confused here, but Millsap, he's going to drop back in shotgun, and they're going to spread out. There were two men moving it once right there. Throw off to the left.
Oh.
Ball's too high.
I thought he was going to be in trouble if he caught that one either way.
That's going to bring up a 4th and 11 for the Pioneers.
Ball should go over to us. Here we go.
Dennis, sometimes you can get a little cute in your movements there, and
you kind of start overcoaching.
yeah.
Just
So the number 45, Ethan Ramsey, back to punt for Gentry. There's the snap. Pretty good punt off right there.
going to run back right here.
That's going to be John Halbert with the ball. He's going to weave his way around.
Oh, thought he was going to get away from that guy.
Ricky Hernandez on the tackle or sling down for Gentry. Threw John Halbert down right there, but John was able to pick up, looked like maybe a little over 5 yards on a return. John's shifty.
John is shifty. They did a good job of covering the ends. They didn't do much up the middle, but they did a good job of keeping from going around either end. They did a good job.
Well, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball on the almost the 44-yard line. Well, we need to put together a drive right here. Need to be disciplined, put together a drive, get some points on the board. Here's Winters under center. There's the snap. Handoff to Stephen Thomas up the middle, and it looked like he kind of got knocked off just a little bit right there.
Knocked off his track. It's good.
He did.
A little trap running there.
Had a little spot there, though,
Yeah.
didn't he?
It's not quite getting everybody blocked.
2nd down and 8 for the Tigers. That's a ball on the 46-yard line. Here the Tigers back up to the line. Winters under center. Christian Denton split out wide to the right. There's a Stephen Thomas over the right side again. Stephen's bulling his way forward. Nice run by Stephen. He's going to take the ball all the way down to the Gentry, almost the 48-yard line. That's going to be a 3rd and just about 1 to go. Man, I obviously I have a hard time seeing this. I'm thinking it's 3rd and 1. It's closer to 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. Mr. Sugg over here's got it, Dan. Look at the scoreboard.
I just follow the scoreboard.
Oh, get loose.
Look at Weston. He's going to end up getting the 1st down.
Give him
It's a first down.
Yeah, he's in good shape.
I'll tell you what.
Good shape.
He was dead to rights for no gain.
Yep.
But his effort is going to give the Tigers a 1st down, I believe.
Yep, I believe so. The guy in the middle spots it in the right spot.
Let's see. We're waiting on a signal.
Well, we're at a goofy angle.
They're going to call timeout.
The line to gain looks like it's on this yard line. The
That's
ball's on
what
that
I'm
yard
looking
line,
at.
but we're at I guess an angle.
I don't see that it's even close.
I'm going with the 1st down.
P. Ridge has now taken a 21-19 lead over the Farmington Cardinals. That is being announced because that is a huge game for the Tigers in their playoff scenarios. First down for the Tigers. We thought it was. It's closer than I thought it was, honestly. I was going to say some of the dads paint the field, and looking at the lines, was that not about a yard?
It looked like about a yard.
And then they pull
there.
the chains out, and it's close, so somebody has painted a crooked line out here.
Crooked line. I can't imagine.
There's Stephen Thomas over the right side. The cut was on the inside, and he went to the outside and went right into Asensio Porter.
There you go.
Gain of about 1 for the Tigers, 2nd and 9. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you go to www.pgtigersonline.com. Click on the feedback tab. We've had some people tell us they're watching. Appreciate that.
Tell us how good we look.
There's the quick pitch to Bartholomew. Good cut.
That up, baby.
Look at that cut. Well, I'll tell you, Dennis, A lot of running backs right there are stopped for a loss.
That's right. That's right. They just get wrapped up and fall down. Good cut.
Shearer on the tackle for Gentry. It's going to be third and 3. Ball on the 39-yard line. I think we're probably in 4-down territory from this point on.
You're probably right, Kendall. I think you could be right. The way this game's going, we need to keep the clock running and move it on down the field.
Here we go. Winters under center. West in motion. It's a snap. Bartholomew over the left side.
Oh, he spotted him. Knee down.
His knee went down.
A little bit of penetration's hurt us right now.
Number 21, Rankin, coming in there from the linebacker spot and just shooting through. So it's going to bring up 4th and 2. Weston almost put the hand down and was able to make the first down, but his knee touched the ground. Tigers are going to punt the ball. Dakota Daniels. Hey, Dennis, I'd like for Dakota to do our little deal right here.
And there he goes. He's got to beat one man.
First down. First down.
Did we hold over here? Did 53 hold?
Boy, it was a late call because he did it early if he did it. It was a late call.
I think he was grabbed. When I looked at him, he had him by the arm. Our guy was holding him with the arm. Could be a hold. In a bad spot, too. Yep, I thought it was.
Holding on the Tigers. Well, you know, Dennis, we talked about it early, and we did it. It was a great place to do it. And without the penalty, we're gonna get a first down right there, but not now.
And now we got room to punt.
Yep.
Gives our punter a little more room. Kind of like taking a delay game, I guess.
So here we go.
All right, Dakota, punt that thing
Dakota
to a
back
corner
at the
over
end.
there.
Snap. Dakota with the punt.
Oh.
And we're going to meet him right there. Somebody came in hard there at the end.
Yeah.
That was Kurt Singer coming in hard. Hey, whistles had not blown.
Nope, good clean lick.
Another scoring update. Just down the road, Farmington now leads 26-21 over Prairie.
Farmington now
into a
leads
basketball game,
26-21. They're just trading points over at Farmington. All right. Gentry takes over at the 20. Ramsey over the left side, just bowling his way along.
Well, the way this game started, I wouldn't have thought it'd been 10-7 right now, but it is a lot closer than it needs to be. We need the victory, but we need the points with the victory.
Yes,
too.
we do. Second down, 3 yards to go, ball on the 27. Gentry with the ball, Millsap under center. Rosenthal, Ramsey in the backfield. Rosenthal with the stop. Spencer Brown met Rosenthal immediately in the backfield. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to take Spencer Brown, the big boy, to stop Rosenthal.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, you notice when you get Spencer in there, who's probably about the same size as him, when he met him, he stopped.
He did do that.
Good play by Spencer.
31 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Boy, looks like a football player.
25 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Tigers leading 10-7. Third down, looks like 6 yards to go. Ball on about the 26. That's a nice Millsap on the bootleg all the way, and Murphy able to get in there and take him down for the loss.
Good job by Jared Murphy. Got upfield, made a play. That's a good job.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Gentry's going to have about a 4th and 12 when they take the ball back, when we reverse the field. Here we go. There's the snap back to Ramsey. He gets the punt off. Christian Denton.
Go run,
There's
Christian.
a block
Run,
in the back.
Christian,
Come on, Christian.
Run, Christian. Don't block. Don't block.
It's not, they're going to call a block in the back on Jared Murphy. And Boy, did you see where Denton got to? I was watching, and I thought, I saw Jared going to hit him, and I thought he caught him right about the arm.
He just waited on him and then got him.
Dennis said he definitely got him in the back, and so.
I was just hoping the referee had moved on down the field. Man, that hurt.
Woo! Where's that going to put the ball back to now? Right there about the 48-yard line of the Pioneers.
Or sometimes I would say the 52.
Well, the Tiger offense takes back over now. We're in the fourth quarter, 11:44 to go. We've just started. Tigers leading 10-7. A score here would really help out. Winters under center. West in motion. Winters is going to roll to the right. He's looking deep, and Landon is open. Number 4, Stewart, came in just at the last moment to get a hand on that ball, but boy, was he open again, Dennis.
Got to catch that ball, though. Got to catch that ball.
I think we can definitely say now that play has been open all night long.
All night long. That's the only pass play they really run.
My goodness. A little more air under that pass right there.
Little more air.
Well, that's a good play right there. Good play for the Tigers. So here we go. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. West in motion. Winters under center. Quick pitch to Bartholomew around the right side. He's looking. Not a whole lot there. He just ducked his head and got what he could get. Looks like he's going to pick about almost 4 if he gets a good spot here.
Need that pulling guard to go find somebody in white and block. Get out of the way.
I'm completely confused with the spot here, Dennis. I'm watching the referee on this side. He had his foot down, and the guy in the middle is not putting it where his foot's at.
Yeah, he kind of put it where he wants it, didn't he?
Well, 3rd and 6 for the Tigers now. West split out wide to the right. Looks like Sapp split out wide. Here we go. Bartholomew with a great cut. Not a whole lot there, though. It's going to bring up 4th and about 3. We're not calling punt yet.
Punt again. There we go.
There's finally the call. I was wondering, we weren't calling it immediately right there.
Punt is the smart thing to do. It's just a shame we're having to do it.
I'm with you right there on this one. But, when you start getting down in that 35, 30 range, I'm willing to take my chances on see what we can get and give our defense a chance to stop them if we don't get it.
We can punt other than where they are and try to pin them up a little bit here.
There's a snap.
Daniels.
Good punt by Dakota right there.
Catch it. There you go.
Number 4 with the reception.
Okay.
He's going to get it back right to the 20.
Well, here we go.
Well, all we're doing is just Waddell on the tackle. All we're doing now, Dennis, is just flopping fields, aren't we?
Just flipping back and forth, yeah.
What do we got? I hear there's a flag. I see it over on the far side now. I didn't see it there for a while. I'm wondering what the flag was. What?
Probably somebody in motion from over there.
It's down the field, though.
Well, that's true.
It's declined.
Yeah, must have been on us.
So the Gentry Pioneers take over at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. 10:30 to go in the ball game. Tiger defense is back out onto the field. They've done pretty well tonight. Stood up to the challenge. Looks like Ramsey and Coy back in the backfield for the Pioneers. Millsap back at quarterback. The referees are switching balls and getting the right ball in. Each team uses their own football. So at the switch of possession, they always bring in the offensive team's football. Now we're ready to play. Millsap with the give to Coy, and boy, the Tigers were ready for that one, weren't they? Coy was trying to run that little play off the left side, and we were right in there with him that time.
Caleb smoked that one up.
And it looks like maybe we made an adjustment at half for that play.
Yeah, that's right.
2nd and 14 for the Pioneers.
Yeah, a turnover right here would be
Boy, wouldn't that
real
be something?
opportunistic.
Wouldn't that be something?
Maybe one to the spread.
Millsap in shotgun. They've spread them all out. 5 receivers for Pioneers. He's looking to his left. Oh, man.
Did he catch it? Well, this official is acting like he did. He caught it. It was inbounds.
R.T. Waddell jumped right in the path of that ball.
Yep.
Coy with the catch, but he was bobbling, and I never saw him gain control before he went out of bounds.
We don't have a very good view from here.
3rd and 8 for the Pioneers. They're back spread again. He's looking to the right this time. Boy, that pass got out of his hand bad that time.
He threw a knuckleball. 4th down. Here we go.
4th down and 7. Ball right on the 22-yard line.
Well, that's going to bring up a punting situation for Gentry. So this is a punt game here in the second half. But you know, Dennis, if you keep holding them, you can win a ball game
when
here.
You're ahead, it's not all bad, but
I know you're wanting points, though.
Yeah, you need those points.
There's a snap back to Ramsey, and there's the kick.
Oh, get the ball. My goodness, don't let that thing roll.
Tigers just get away from the ball this time
Good
and
field position.
get the ball at about the 40-yard line. So here comes the Tiger offense again onto the field.
And an update on the Farmington Ridge game. Farmington now leads 34-21.
All right, here come the Tigers. Dennis, it's about time for us to bust a run or something right here. I'm feeling like we're going to do something right here. There's Winters under center. West in motion. The snap, handoff to Stephen Thomas over the right side. He just pushes his way for head for about 3 yards. Rankin on the tackle for the Pioneers.
It's going to be about a 6-minute drive, and then we're going to score.
And end the ball game.
And end the ball game right down here.
2nd and 7 for the Tigers. 8 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the ball game. Tigers are leading 10-7 with the ball. 2nd and 7. We are in shotgun. There's the snap. Handoff to Bartholomew over the right side.
Oh.
Boy, Ramsey coming in there and making a stop, but Weston gets some yards before he does it. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Third one. We're in good
3rd
shape.
and 1
Here we go. Right where we
for the
want to
Tigers.
be. 3rd and 1's perfect.
You'll take 3rd and 1 anytime, won't you?
Perfect spot.
Mm-hmm. Third and 1 here. Stephen Thomas, he's got the first down and more. Good job. Good run by Stephen. You know, Stephen and Schrock, they cover that ball up with 2 arms, boy.
They
You like to see that as
football.
fullback.
That's right. Protect that football.
Stewart on a tackle for the Pioneers, but not before Stephen is able to pick up probably about 5 yards and get a first down for the Tigers. Ball's going to be down on the Gentry 44-yard line. 1st and 10, 7:40 to go in the ball game. Tigers leading 10-7. Winters back in shotgun. West in motion. There's Bartholomew tripped as he took the ball.
Yeah.
Stumbled. Rankin, he's going to pick up about 1. 2nd and 9. You know, as we get closer and closer to the ball game, you get more nervous and more nervous here.
That's right. Yeah, they're in position to win if they get the ball back.
7-10.
He's
There's
still
the snap.
landed.
Weston, Bartholomew, boy, nothing there. Man, you see that quick pitch in the game, and you just, man, run it again. You know, he's so quick around that edge.
This has just become such a lethargic game.
Oh, it has, hasn't it? It's just lulling. And what's going to happen, Dennis, is somebody's going to bust something. It's going to be us or it's going to be them.
Right. That's
but
right.
somebody's going to bust something here, and it's going to be too late in the game to react to it.
To recover to it. That's right. The problem is they're within a score of getting ahead.
Yeah, we need to add some points to force them to have to score twice.
Right. That's right. That's exactly right.
Well, here we go. 3rd and 9. Winters under center. We're going to run the wingback reverse.
Oh, my goodness. We got a
There's
hold.
a flag. That's going to be a hold.
Caleb Sugg on the carry.
That's our wingback reverse that's worked so well for us this year, but I'm going to tell you, when you got those big old boys on the edges, it is hard to get that play blocked.
Yep.
There's a flag on the play.
Slow developing.
I'm thinking that's probably, you know what? That was that chop, that thing that Danny was talking about early in the first half, and we're going to see if they called it for us right here.
That may be it.
They did. They did.
Oh, how
and that's
about
against Gentry. That's what
How
he
about
went to
that?
them
That's
about
maybe
the
what he
first
was
half.
doing. He was running from one end of the field down here. I guess to get their attention. So here it comes. Get ready.
I don't. How do you call a chop block on the
he's
defense?
taking out that lead blocker. Is what he's doing. That pulling. You got to pull. You got a tackle pulling and a tight end pulling. And he's just taking out one of them.
Can you chop block on the defense though?
Apparently you can. You can't go in below the legs.
We've got a resident official right here next to us is telling us you can't go in below the knees on something like that. our resident basketball official is giving us football advice here. Yeah.
That's a
1st and 10 foul on the 22-yard line.
Two-shot foul plus you get the ball.
Yeah. Stephen Thomas over the right side again. Look at big Stephen.
I'm going to tell you, that may have been the spark we needed right there.
Stephen, the senior, we'll just ride his back into the end zone right here.
Not a bad plan.
That's going to be a pickup of almost 6 for Stephen Thomas. Great play. Great running by Stephen.
You know, I think we ran that play just so we could get that penalty.
6-yard gain, 2nd down and 4.
You may be right. We may have set the referee
Chapter was
up.
hollering at him the whole way down. He ran 15 yards down the field.
He did. All right, here we go. Winters under center. 2nd and 4 for the Tigers. That's going to be Stephen Thomas.
They're offsides.
Well, are they offsides or did we move?
I think they were offsides.
That's offside. Flag is on the play.
I see Weston Wiles saying
It's definitely on them.
And it is. It's
He said,
offside.
I did not move.
Yeah, not me, Coach. It's against them.
Not me.
Offsides on the Gentry Pioneers. That's going to give the Tigers a first down. First down at right about the 11-yard line. 5:32 to go in the ball game. Tigers leading 10-7 with a 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line of the Gentry Pioneers. Cooper Winters with the quick pitch to Weston Bartholomew. He makes the cut.
Prairie
Tigers. Great play by the Tigers. Weston did you see how he was patient?
Following his block.
Waited for the opening and then busted
Did a good
through
job.
it.
That was a nice job.
Boy, that's a great play right there. So Landon Allen comes back into the game to attempt the extra point. That right there was a key score for the Tigers.
Big touchdown.
Landon Allen in to attempt the extra point. Brian Harbert will be holding.
The Tigers up to the line to attempt the extra point. Snap, ball's down. Landon's kick is up. And it's good, and he cleared the first row of cars in the parking lot.
He sure did. I was watching that. He sure did.
Well, Tigers travel down the field, score 17-7. The Tigers lead the Gentry Pioneers with 5:17 remaining in the ball game. Tigers lead 17-7 over the Gentry Pioneers. You know, Dennis, I enjoy watching John Halbert. He's animated on the field. I don't know if you saw him right there, but, you know, if you've ever been to an Arkansas football game, they used to have the band leaders come on the field kicking their legs real high, leaning back. He did that for about 30 yards down the field after that score.
Celebrating the score. A little high kick, huh?
Well, I'm sure the Tigers are feeling good about that, and I am too. I'm a little more relaxed right
Get out
now.
there and play a little defense now. This ball game will be over
Play
with.
defense, make them punt, and we're going to be feeling pretty good.
That's right.
Landon Allen's got the ball teed up. He's been putting it about the 10-yard line. You know, Dennis, last week we got a penalty and had to assess it here, and so we were back at the 30. He still kicked it to the 10. So you're thinking, do that from here and put it in the end zone.
Yeah. All you got to do is break the plane.
Well, he kicked it low that time, but that'll be all right. Look at it roll back.
A lot better.
Corey picks it up back to the 10, but he's got room to run. Here we go.
A little head of steam there, didn't he?
Seeing some late extracurricular activity in the pile out there.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to put the 1st and 10 ball on the 20, just over the 25 of the Pioneers. 5:09 to play in the ball game. Pioneers are going to spread it out from here on, Dennis. So they need 2 scores.
Yeah, I'm just not there. That's kind of panic mode with probably enough time for them to score twice, but this hadn't been very successful for them.
Millsap back with 5 receivers. He's looking to the right. Ball tipped.
Oh, tipped right to them.
And it was a catch. Boy, I'll tell you, we tipped it at the line of scrimmage. It looked like great defensive play, and then another receiver comes and makes the catch.
That's all right. Clock's running.
It's going to be a 2nd 2. You're right. The clock is still running. 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the ball game. Farmington is now taking a 41-21 lead over Pea Ridge, so they're going to end up winning that ball game. But the Tigers have done good work here so far tonight. We need to finish this job. Millsap looking right. He's got a man wide open. Number 24. That was Dylan Oaks.
Well, I thought
all on the tackle.
I thought he was going to throw it to this outside receiver, and we had him covered really well. It could have been an interception, and he threw that thing kind of side-armed into the inside receiver.
The last thing we want to do right here is give up a quick touchdown.
That's right. That's right.
You know, you want to make them work a bit here and use some time. 4:25, 24. Millsap back again, looking to the right, and he's open again. Same play. They're confusing us, Dennis, with 3 receivers over here, and they're all going different directions, and it's leaving that one open. Call again in on the tackle, but not before another first down by the Pioneers. The clock will start as soon as the referee blows his whistle, and there we go, 4:14. Pioneers are moving the ball quickly here. They're back in spread formation again. Millsap at shotgun, 5 receivers. Number 4 with the little bubble screen. He's got room. Cooper Winters. Oh, they're going to call a touchdown. You know, Dennis, that is not what we did not need that to happen.
Man, never would have thought that would have happened. Missed tackles.
Hey, that little screen's been good to them tonight, and I'm just glad they hadn't ran it more than they already have.
That's right. Well, we're going to gear it for the onside kick.
31, DeMella now in to attempt the extra point. 3:55 remaining in the ball game. Gentry went right down the field and scored. Flag on the play. The extra point is good. Personal foul. Well, hold on now, Dennis. Is that what the point down there was? We'll set it down there. What in the world was the personal foul? I see Coach Absher talking to Nick Perez. Looks like maybe that's probably it. Well, we did. That touchdown was too quick. Too easy, too quick. Took them, about a minute. Now, we've got our hands team on the field. We just need to recover a ball right here. And then it comes down to first downs, Dennis.
Yeah, this is one of those situations where you let the underdog hang around and give them a chance at the end.
Two years ago, Dennis, we were here, Tigers leading, and in the very last play, Gentry threw a pass down the left sideline and scored and won that ball game right at the end of the ball game. Well, Gentry's going to kick the onside kick right here.
They don't act like they are they?
He didn't. He kicked it into the end zone. And
that's
okay,
right. That doesn't
fine.
take time off the clock.
I guess they're planning on their defense making a stop right here.
That's right. You got to kick onside kick from there.
I'm thinking so too, because you're already down at the our 45-yard line.
That's right.
Well, the Gentry fans are into the ball game now. They know that if they get a stop right here, they have got a chance to win this ball game. Tigers, on the other hand, just need to go to work, get a first down, 2 or 3 first downs, and end this ball game.
It's going to take several because they've got 3 timeouts left. Oh, my goodness. That cannot happen.
Winters had the ball and was turning, and it popped out.
He's proud to get that one back. But that would have been a backbreaker there. Play, not taking any time off the clock.
Stephen Thomas over the right side. He's going to pick up about 2 or 3. Well, that's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Tigers. Weston Bartholomew. Dennis, I think they knew what was coming before we ever ran that play.
Yep. Lucky to get what he got out of that.
Weston with the run around the left side and was lucky just to get back to the line of scrimmage, to be real honest with you. Well, this is a huge kick right here. Timeout, Gentry.
Goodness gracious.
Well, 2:35 to play in the ball game. Tigers leading 17-14 and are about to punt to the Pioneers. Boy, it's amazing, isn't it, how you go from one extreme to the other. We scored a while ago and we're up 10.
I think we were in good shape.
Thinking all we got to do is just get one stop and we're going to win the ball game, and now we're sitting here having to punt from our end of the field.
Yep.
Gentry called timeout just to stop the clock. They've got 2 timeouts remaining. Prairie Grove's got 3.
Justin
2:35 remaining in the ball game. Prairie Grove leading 17-14. They're going to punt. Boy, Dennis, if ever we need a good snap and a good punt, it's right now.
Critical right here. Very critical. They need to make good coverage once we punt it.
There's a good snap. Good punt. Hey, that's going to roll. Let it roll. John Harbert took a hit right there. Coy.
40-yard line.
Kurtzinger in on the tackle. Well, Dennis, Ball on the Tiger 40-yard line. I was hoping the ball would be far enough away from the receiver that it would continue to roll down the field some.
Yeah, they executed that pretty well. They run that little hitch play out there on the sideline again, we're going to be in trouble.
Yes, we are. Well, you know, they're going to spread it again.
Yep.
They're going to try to go score, which, boy, if I'm them, I start running the ball right now. I have to use every bit of that clock. And here we go. Looking left. Stepped out of bounds. Well, this is no time to go into a prevent defense because you
can't afford to give up the yardage.
You'll just prevent them from getting a long play, and they'll just move down the field.
Yeah. Can't afford to give up the yardage.
Dennis, a turnover is what we need. That's what it's going to take.
Absolutely.
He's looking right. He's got him a shot. That's intentional. No, it isn't either.
Just a great play by the quarterback.
You know, he swung him once and then swung him again. If he'd have got him on that first swing, he sacks him.
Yep.
Good play by the quarterback. When he first let it go, I didn't see that receiver standing out there. And
he almost caught it even.
And he did almost catch it. Amazing. Well, big down right here, Dennis. 3rd and 4.
Now we've got to do something different defensively than what we've been lining up in.
3rd and 4. We need the Tigers to rise up on defense. Millsap, all 5 receivers again in the spread. There it is, Dennis. There's the play. And that's going to be a first down.
Plenty of time for them.
I don't think we can stop that play.
I don't either. Not the way we're defending it, we can't.
We can't. We haven't stopped it all night, and Tigers have got to bow up right here. Millsap back at quarterback again, looking to the right. Good play on defense there by the Tigers. Nick Perez with the stop. That'll keep the clock running. Of course, that doesn't really matter. They'll just call a timeout now.
Yeah,
you just got to stop them now or get a turnover because that's what's going to happen. Clock is down to 1:40.
They need to be quicker than they are.
1:36. 2nd and 12 for the Pioneers. He's looking left. He's got a man. That's the screen. The Tigers are going to stop that this time, though. So that should keep the clock running. 1:16, 1:15.
Wait now.
1:10, 1:09. 3rd down. About 3. That's academic right now, though. They're going to go 2 more plays here, and we just got to stop 2 more plays.
Yep.
Number 6 looking right. There's that screen again.
Now they got it played well. Ooh, threw him forward.
Did he get a first down? Yes, that stopped the clock for a second. Time enough to move the chains.
We're down there on about the 12. Yeah.
Well, 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. That really doesn't matter right now. They're going to go until we stop them, Dennis, or the time runs out, or they score. 41 seconds to go in the ball game. Gentry looking right. He doesn't find anybody. The Tigers are closing in. He's going to just run out of bounds. Millsap kept the ball, ran to the right, didn't have a receiver, just ran out of bounds, so that's going to stop the clock now. 32 seconds to go in the ball game.
Well, they don't have any panic in them right now. You think they'd be a little more panicked. They just...
Lynn just brought up, they went down in the last second drive and beat Farmington just like this also.
That's right.
So we'll see what happens. Here Millsap looking off to the left.
Touchdown.
I mean, he's standing alone in the end zone right there. Wow. Wow. Gentry scores with 27 seconds. They scored at the end of the first half. They scored at the end of the second half here. And, this is a big extra point, Dennis.
I guarantee you. They've got a good kicker. He's done a good job.
DeMello in to kick the extra point for Gentry.
Nice for him to shank one here. Give us a chance.
He didn't shank it. He got it up and through, and it's good. So that makes the score Gentry 21, Prairie Grove 17 with 27 seconds. Dennis, it all came down to when we scored that touchdown to take a 10-point lead and couldn't stop them.
Couldn't stop them.
They went right down the field and scored in about a minute, and that was the key to the game right there, because if they had used more time, they wouldn't have had the time right here to score this one.
That's right. They may have not had enough time here.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
That was the key. It was that one.
Possession before this one.
That's right. It was their possession scoring and our possession not being able to get a first down.
That's right.
Those two right there were the key to the ball game.
We took about 45 seconds off the clock.
But you know what? In a game like this, Dennis, 17 points should win a ball game for you.
It was a defensive struggle the entire third quarter. Half of the fourth.
You had a 17-7 lead with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this ball game.
Right. That's right. Well, the worm turned.
Well, they are going to.
A good kickoff return here would really make a lot of difference.
I assume they're going to squib this thing on the ground to take time. He did. That's John Halbert up coming to the right side.
Oh, it went the wrong way.
It went the wrong timeout. This called timeout.
They don't need to call timeout.
Oh, that's right. They don't have to call timeout.
But they got to get on the ball and get ready, because they will mark it ready to play.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 18 seconds to play in the ball game. Gentry leading 21-17.
Don't huddle up. They're going to mark it ready to play.
Ball is on the 40-yard line.
Oh, it don't start till the snap, I guess.
Tigers still have 3 timeouts remaining. Winners in shotgun. 5 receivers. What have we got?
Timeout Gentry, I believe, here.
Timeout Gentry. Gentry has come out of the timeout. Set the stage for you again. 18 seconds to go in the ball game. Gentry leads 21-17. Prairie Grove was leading the ball game 17-7 with 4:20 to go, but Gentry's come back with 2 quick scores. Here go the Tigers. Winners rolling to the right, looking deep. He's throwing it up. John Halbert's got to come back for the ball. And John Halbert played defense.
He almost got it. That's a good try.
Incomplete pass to John Halbert. John Halbert had to come back and play defense on that play, Dennis.
Deep, yeah. He sure did. Had to come back and knock it out of his hands just to give us a chance.
Yeah, that was too far right there. Rosenthal came in and tried to make his case for an interception off of the tip, but it definitely hit the ground. It wasn't close. 9 seconds to go in the ball game.
Oh, he can't get sacked. Oh, that
Timeout.
Quick. 8 seconds.
Well, there's 7 seconds to go in the ball game. Tigers have called timeout. This will be the last play of the ball game. Gentry's leading 21-17, 7 seconds to go.
This will be it. play.
No, 1 second to go in the ball game. You know, it's probably better you can catch it anyway, Dennis. He's going to go out of bounds. The ball game was going to end anyway.
That's right. That's right.
One second to go on the clock. Boys, guys, this is a disappointing game. Is this not disappointing? I'll tell you what. To lead 17-7 with 4:20 to go, and Gentry has come back to score 2 touchdowns and take a 21-17 lead. There's the snap. This will be the last play of the game. Winters is looking deep. He's just throwing it as far as he can.
Run under it, 20.
And that's the ball game.
That's the game.
That is disappointing, and ladies and gentlemen, that just pretty much ends any hope at all for the Tigers to make it to the playoffs. That's going to end a 15-year streak, Dennis, of making it to the playoffs. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you joining us. We'll have one more game this year next Friday night as the Tigers take on Gravett. That'll be senior night for the Tigers here at Tiger Stadium. And thank you to the Prairie Grove Telephone Company for helping us with equipment and time and money to put these broadcasts on. Thank you to Steak and Shake for sponsoring this broadcast. Thank you to Lynn, Dennis, Steve up in the cold tonight, and we'll do this one more time next week. But until then, so long, everybody.
This has been Prairie Grove Tiger Football. This broadcast made possible by Prairie Grove All Sports Booster Club and by the generous donations of the Prairie Grove Telephone Company. Be sure to visit www.pgtigersonline.com for all your Tiger sports information. Thanks for joining us tonight, and make sure you join us again in the future. Go Tigers!